What role does big data analytics play in digital lending? And how is customer data being leveraged?
Hi, Praveen, and hi, everyone. Glad to be here. And I think when I was listening to Praveen, I think he very aptly pointed out that, there are three A's of the digital lending 2.0, which is it is affordable, it is accessible, and it is available to the customer wherever the customer is, like at his doorstep or wherever, like on wherever he's present physically or virtually. So I think I totally agree with it. And the fact that, you are able to customize solutions and, make it available to customers whenever he wants and, it is accessible to customers. I think it requires a lot of big data is what we call, or a lot of data in the backend to be churned to be able to create those solutions. And I think essentially, if we look at it, data is the cornerstone of, lending 2.0, or, even around a lot of use cases in the BFSI. And what it enables for lenders, especially from the lending perspective, is I think one, it helps in underwriting. Because today, not only you are looking at a bank statement data, but you can analyze data across platforms. Be it your investment data, be it your bank statement, be it your financial statements, tax data, all of that data, and make sense of that data. And I think with generative AI, we'll be able to even better assimilate that information. And I think also you are able to look at omni-channel information. You also track, like, you not track, but you have information of the customer also in the offline world and also on the online world. And how do you make sense of a lot of this data about that customer and make a credit decision on that customer? So I think one important fact is how it can help, underwrite customers better and more efficiently to be able to, offer them products which are more suitable to them. Also, it helps the other use cases. I think the big data can help in the lending life cycle is also one big part, like again, which Praveen highlighted, was fraud. So how can it help with fraud prevention? Can you leverage data for, velocity checks, cardinality checks, and a lot of these fraud models can be built. Again, these models have to be, I think the struggle in the market is there are a lot of rule-based algorithms which everyone has built. But how do you make sure that you are making a decision in microseconds because you have to process a transaction? So a lot of data around it can help with fraud, and also it can help with predictive frauds or predictive monitoring of the portfolios. That how can you actually make changes if you know, like recent example is Paytm, like it has cut down on sub 50,000 loans. So you know how the portfolio is performing if you are monitoring it more actively. You actually know, what is happening in your portfolio and how you can tweak the portfolios to make changes. So, you are able to arrest your NPAs and able to make, timely decisions. Again, I think big data can help in those use cases where you don't have to wait for 3 to 6 months for your portfolio to mature and season and then take a call. By that time, you would have burned a lot of capital. So how you can proactively monitor that. Other can be, I think, the big use case which is emerging, like which has already been there, but I think with generative AI, it is making a lot more sense, is a personalized offering. Because now you know a lot more about the customer and how. And also I think what is happening is the lifestyles are changing. The jobs, so people are not salaried employees. Like a lot of banks would have policies saying I will only do salaried and not do non-salaried. Now say people are taking a call, I want to work 6 months in a year, I don't want to work for the rest of the 6 months. Then how do you underwrite these people? Because the lifestyle is changing and all these people need access to capital. So saying no to everyone is not the solution, but you need to figure out a way to how to underwrite the upcoming lifestyles or the young generation who have different needs of banking and finance. Someone may be spending, earning 6 months, spending 6 months. Others may be thinking, oh, I want to work for 15 years and retire early. And I don't want to work for the rest of my life. Then again, the financial needs are different. So you need to have a lot of tailored and customized solutions as per the customer, and again, make it accessible to him. So I think that will be my take on how big data can help across the life cycle of lending.